Huskies come into this one riding a 33 DVC match winning streak. Nick Harris hoping to extend it. He's finishing his round up nicely on hole 9. To the green, this one's diving in the bird bath, 37 for Harris. Central number 1, Peter Mandich, in his last conference duel as a Red Hawk. He's making the most of it on 7, 2 over 38. Teammate Scott Dunsire flying into the same green, his result just as nice. He knocks down the bird, Dunsire 37. Rewind to the 4th, Husky Sean McDonald, also a hockey player, so we'll call this lighting the lamp, 37 for McDonald as well. Central's David Gizzy also on the 4th hole, his short iron high in the sky. Once it lands, a nice spin lesson, he would par. North's Pat Hendrickson can get lost in the shuffle as the Huskies' 6th player, but not today. As close as can be, he's an even par 36. Husky number 1 Raymond Knowles tee shot on 4, not Knoll-like in the bunker, but this what we've come to expect, a par save. He had 7 en route to a 36. That makes it 34 straight North wins.
I love playing with Peter. I think he brings out the best in me, and wow, this is it. This is the last dual match we'll ever play together. I don't know, it was really sad. And I'm gonna miss it so much, and I'm glad I enjoyed it while it happened. And just the fact that it's over is kind of depressing, but it's got to end sometime.
Going into it, I knew it was the last match, like 9-hole match between me and Ray. I mean, I know there's still conference and there's still regionals and sectionals, but I guess an emotional end to it all because we'll be going our separate ways with college and everything, but. I didn't play necessarily how I'd want to end it all off, but I mean, just the fact that the last match of the year ended with the people that, I'd like to end it with. So I met Ray when we were in like 2nd grade, maybe 1st grade, and we played in the Naperville City tournament together on, remember even we started on the 4th hole, the par 3, and that was the first time I met him. I heard about him through the paper and stuff. They did a profile on him.
I never take anything for granted, especially during the dual match season. I try to play my best every round and, I don't know, just have fun with it. And I'm really happy with how we did this year.
Golf's hard to be a team sport, but we make it work. We rely on each other, and we know that if one of us isn't having a good day, the other ones are going to back us up nicely.
It was a close match, so we had some better rounds here, but we didn't play bad today. This was one of our tougher competitions, and both coming in 6-0, so it was going to be a dogfight.
I've been playing really well this year. I've been shooting under par most of the time, and I've been playing really solid golf. And today I shot even, and I was really satisfied with that because it was so windy out there, and I mean the greens are aerated as well, which is always tough. And I think this is right up there with my best rounds, I would say, because there's just tough conditions today. My best shot of the day, I think, was my bunker shot on number 4, just because it was a tucked pin. It was hard to get at, and I kind of pulled my tee shot left into the bunker, and I was short-sided, and I hit a really nice bunker shot up there, and I was just happy to get that one up and down.
I don't know if it was mental for me with the aeration marks that I thought it was going to mess with my ball when really I should have just gone up to each putt with the same confidence, but I mean, I didn't hit the ball necessarily bad, but I think I just didn't score as well as I normally do.
The one thing I really struggled with over the years is my putting, and this year I worked really hard just kind of getting a better stroke and just trusting the roll of my ball. I don't know, I've been working really, really hard, and I'm glad to just see some improvements this year as opposed to last year where I really, really struggled with putting.
I kind of learned that changing the putter is not going to be the answer to bad rounds putting. I mean, I think the main key is just fighting through those bad rounds and just working on it because, I went from a standard grip to a crosshand grip to the belly putter to a mallet with a standard grip, and then also to crosshand with the mallet, and then now finally back to my standard putter that I used all summer. And I think it just came to the point where, the putter is not the answer, it's the one that's putting the ball. So, I mean, I think I'm going to stick with this putter for the rest of the year and just grind it out with it. I mean, I I didn't putt necessarily well today, but prior to it, I was putting pretty decent. But I'll work with my angles. I'll work with, whatever I can. But I'm not going to keep changing back and forth. It just was kind of a immature mistake on my part.
Whenever I talk to my dad about number 7 here, he always says don't even think about going for it unless you have like a 5-iron or a 4-iron in your hands. And it's rare to have an iron in your hand going into that hole because it's an uphill tee shot. And especially today because it was into the wind. I was 250 yards out and I felt comfortable with the 3-wood, but it was just into the wind and you never know if you catch it just a little bit off center, then it could go anywhere. I wanted to lay up just to a good yardage so I could give myself a good look at birdie, and I ended up making birdie, so I think it was a smart play today.